Hey, welcome back to another video. Nice and rainy this morning. If you can look at the title of the video for the series, it says you're not allowed to watch this video. So I know there's a lot of guys that has got issues with farm dams. They say it's not real bass fishing. So I'm on a farm dam, and you can have a look. It's freaking massive. It's not a little pond. It's not like shooting fish in a barrel. So if you're against farm fishing, farm dam fishing, you're not allowed to watch this video. Click off, go, bye bye. If you're interested to see what we're going to catch today, stay tuned and let's see what we can do. So hopefully the rain doesn't mess up my lenses and stuff like that, so you can at least still see me. So let's see what we can do on this dam today. Must say, previous time I fished this dam, I blanked. So it's not like shooting bass or fish in a barrel. So if you're one of those haters, like I said, if you're still watching, you're supposed to be clicked off. Okay, so I'm going to paddle out to a spot and I'll be back with you soon. First one for the morning. It's not a massive one, but it's not too freaking shabby as well. So let's see what. So it's I would say it's about 30, maybe. Let's just get it to lie still. There it will lie still now. With the rain and stuff like that, let me get all the water off here. Let's see what it actually produces. And it's not my first cast. I've worked a bit for this one. Still raining slightly. So yeah. Keep your mouth closed. Yeah, I wasn't off at all with the size. Opens its mouth again. It's a good photo. So 30, I said 30, it was smack bang on the button, 30. So a good start for the day, not too shabby. Let's have a look at him swim away. I hope I got that in frame. With the rain jacket on and stuff like that, makes it a bit more difficult to move this camera around. So let's try again. Got this on a black fluke though, and it's also the black flukes that I make myself. Bought a mold and I'm making my own flukes, not buying them again. So I'll show you a close-up of that just now. Just need to rig it up again. So looks like that. So yeah, let's just make sure there's no water drops. I'll have to wipe these quite often. And it seems they like a bit of a reaction bite. It's just a lot of grass here, so a crankbait's not going to do the thing. So I'm jerking it like this, as you can see. See this camera is. I'm just jerking it back and then just killing it, so it just drops down to the bottom, and that's normally where they pick it up. At this time did pick up a bit of grass, but like I said, there's plenty of grass. So I'm doing the weedless Vikey. Listen to me, Vikey. Fluke. I haven't put out my anchors yet, so I'm drifting around a bit. I'll have to reposition. A slight little wind, and it's just enough to blow me around a bit. But, let's go in there, right against the bank there. So like I said, I'm at a farm dam, so it looks very small now. I'm just in a little point that it makes. It's a massive bloody farm dam. It's extremely big. The last time I was here, I didn't even get a bite. So this dam is not that easy. So and it's massive. It's not a little, the typical little farm pond that you get, where you can walk around it in like 10 minutes. Man, this is not going to happen here. It's 1.6 kilometers in length and just over 1 kilometer in width. So it's big. So again, if some of those farm dam haters are still watching, it's actually a big dam. It's not. So you're not supposed to watch the video, remember, because you hate farm dams. Farm dam, there's nothing wrong with it, people. I mean, catching a fish is catching a fish. It's not like in farm dams where you would go to a farm dam and every cast is a fish. I must admit that I did fish some of the smaller dams around here. I'm not going to say where I am. That's not going to happen. Did fish some of the smaller dams around here, and the bite is better than in, for instance, Woodbank Dam or Bronco Spray Dam or something like that. It's obviously a bit better, but this one's big, so it's not like I'm catching a fish cast for cast here, as you can see. So let's just see what's going to happen today. According to the forecast, the rain is going to go away. But yeah, I see a lot of rain around me. Still coming in. We're going to have a rain issue today, and according to the forecast, around 2 o'clock it's going to freaking just pour down. So we're going to see how the day is going to pan out. If it's too much rain, I'm getting off the water. I'm not going to stay and get wet. Especially if it rains like this, it's fine. But if it's pouring down, it's nothing nice about that. Yeah. So as you can see, it's not shooting fish in a barrel. Just isn't like that. I'm just working this little point that's going in here, little gully that goes in here. I'm not going to be here for very long. Caught one fish now. I've been sitting here for most probably about 20 minutes, and I only caught one fish. So plenty of grass in the dam though. There's a bite. That's one. This could be. No, it's not that good. It had quite a bit of grass with it. No, it's boxing. It's boxing. I just need to get my feet out of the grass, and then maybe we can move a bit closer, because like I said, I don't have my anchor with me. Well, I have it with me, but I don't have it out yet. It swam me straight into the grass right now, but we'll get it out. I just need to get the line, keep the line tight, and see if I can get it out. It's still boxing down there, so I now need to to get closer to it. Just gonna pull myself a bit closer. It's not a bad fish. Comes with a bit of salad. Let me get rid of the salad. This is actually, I think it's a better one than the previous one. It's also about a 30, but about the same size. Stick it in there, get the measuring stoves out. Let's see, what is this going to be in length? It's better. It's definitely better than the first one. If it just wants to put its tail down, 35 and a half. People, not too shabby. How's that? Nice. Let's see if we can catch this again. Off it goes. Quite fast into the water. I need to wipe this again. So, feedback. Yeah, let's do feedback. Feedback from the line that I used previously was a 7-pound braid, extremely thin, 0.05 millimeters. And yeah, it's nice line, but don't use a leader on it. As the line goes out on your spool, especially with a leader, if your leader goes to your spool, maybe if you make your leader shorter, it'll work better. But it comes out in loops like this. Now that braid is so thin and so soft. By the time it gets to this first guide, it wraps around the braid wraps around the first guide, and especially if you have a heavier lure on, it breaks off and it goes flying. The braid doesn't break, it's extremely strong, but I took that off. There's another line also from Timo that I have, it's a white line as well, it's 10 pounds, it's a bit thicker, and so far it treats me well. No issues with that, I don't have the same issues. So I'm going to try that grass line again. There's grass in front of me and there's a line there. I want to be right on the edge of that grass line, so that's it. Right, there's a grass line just in front here, and if you just go right in front of the grass line and you fish the edge, I'm sure they're hanging out in the grass and they're ambushing anything that swims past. But because it's overcast and all those kinds of things, yeah, they should be roaming around a bit. Another one, I'm just trying to keep him out of the grass. Nice bass. It's about that 30 size again. Yes, right at the end he swims. He swims it into the bloody grass. It's about, it's definitely over 30. $35 and a half. So, yeah, bad little one. Took quite a number of casts again. Let's put it this way. Oh, hey, jumps out. I'll have to wipe a bit more on the screws with the rain coming in again. Yeah, so this one, I casted it out and I was waiting for it to sink. Now, what's important to check for as well is I watched the line as the lure was sinking. The line was going out, but this time the line was going out way too fast for this little thing to, at the speed that it sinks. And they just told me as this thing hit the water, the bass was on it. So we're going with a junior fluke again. So look at the rate at what your lure sinks. Could be a good indication that it's not just sinking, it is sinking. Oh, sure. I was trying to get my line untangled from my rod tip, and the bass just picked me up straight right in front of you and just started flying off. I didn't actually get a proper hook set on him, but yeah, that was a hungry bass. That was one, and I'm sitting with my feet in the water here. So let's just chuck it in here, and let's. It's unbelievable how it took me. There it is. Right in front of me. I think it was the same one that picked me up. It could be. Yes, they love to just freaking swim straight into the grass. Yeah, you have to be so quick on them. Okay, so not too shabby for doing like a 3-meter cast. So it looks like the bite's on. Yeah, it's still full of life. It's very green. So that's 32 if it goes. The rain on my camera causes it now to take its own pictures. Just delete that dark one. So yeah, that was quite exciting. Picking them up right underneath your feet, basically. Now I need to get all the salad off and not hook myself. Just hook myself. Luckily not too bad. Could get it off. But that was quite interesting. I'm casting out quite far, and they seem to be just right here under my feet. The last one. There it is now. Ooh, one just went for it as I picked it out of the water. So guess what, gents and ladies? I'm just going to do that. I think it's on now. It's on. It's on. It went for it as I took the bait out of the water. It went for it. And I'm coming with a bit of salad again. A lot of grass. So when you're fishing and there's a lot of grass on a dam, don't let it put you off. Grass is your friend. Don't let it put you off. Fish the grass. Take the grass off your lure every time if you have to when you bring it in. But fish the grass. because bass loves. This one is still very green. They love to ambush bait in the grass. They hide in the grass, and anything that goes past gets hammered, like they do now. Let's just see if this is gonna be maybe an upgrade for. I don't think it would be. It's a very thin bass. Yeah, it's a 31. We're gonna take a photo of it anyway. I'm on again. I don't know if he's picked up grass, but it feels like a nice one. Did pick up a little bit of grass, but it's not too shabby. Yeah, this one's definitely over a 30. Definitely a better one. Definitely. Yeah, get all the grass and stuff. 35.5. When your finger is wet, your phone doesn't freaking recognize the press on the screen. But that's a not too shabby one. Got another one now. This time on the wacky rig. And this one looks a tad too small for an upgrade. But let's just look. Yeah, 31. 31. There it goes. So we get to end of a very wet weekend at the farm dam. So if you're a farm mate and you're still watching, congratulations, I converted you. There are a couple of nice fish that came out. I didn't catch the biggest ones of the weekend. Some of the others close to a half a meter in length. So nice bass in this dam. Not as easy as you would think when you say farm dam. But yeah, join me next time when I think we're going to do Reed Spray Dam. There between Wilkies and Kriel. So join me again. Stay safe, catch the big ones.